Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Based on the previous conversation on the security clearances, I want to go to Iran, back to Iran. In June of this year, you restarted broadcasts to Iran after Israel attacked them. In the meantime, Musk has said that the beams are on with Starlink into Iran. Industry estimates that there are 20,000 terminals, and you have Iranians currently watch the VOA Persian service. They all have claimed that they reach millions of Iranians. Obviously, given your response, how are we going to be answerable? What format do you see going into the most constrained countries? How are we going to do that? Because technology
and that's the way to go. But to be honest, they're behind the times. You know, they're looking at VPNs. And when a dictator turns off the internet, good luck. I mean, you've got to have a way to get information in. I think that Starlink is a great option. I would like to see. We want to make sure that they know that America is a friend.
Yeah, and I think the high tech, you need to be examining how you're going to get around the government.
That's right.
How are you going to actually get the beam into the
loads of people were actually seeing it, and they were watching. So they're very in tune to what's happening in America right now.
They are, but the government will then respond and cut it off if possible. Right. So you've got the age-old. How do you stay ahead of the enemy, the
right.
adversary? So what obstacles do you see in today's climate in getting into the big four, Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran? What obstacles do you see, and how do you plan to overcome them with this new organization that you are going?
We're reaching for languages, actually Pashto, Dari, Mandarin, Farsi, and in Cuba as well, and it's difficult. You know, we're still using radio and Radio Marti in South Florida.
Sure.
They were controlling what we were doing by having more of a say of what our content was than we did. There's TikTok, on Twitter. If we really want to be effective in changing the narrative, it's narrative seeding on social media. It's not 1990s style TV with a bloated staff of many people who actually hate America.
That's exactly right, and my whole point in this.
That was a candid discussion with Kari Lake and Keith Self, highlighting critical concerns about the effectiveness of U.S. broadcasting efforts in heavily censored nations like Iran. As we heard, there's a clear acknowledgement that current platforms like the Voice of America's Persian service are struggling with reach and engagement. Kari Lake pointedly described the programming as painful to watch and questioned the value of continuing with 1990s-style television when modern adversaries are leveraging platforms like TikTok and Twitter to shape narratives. The core of their discussion revolved around the urgent need for the U.S. to innovate and embrace new technologies, specifically mentioning Starlink, to bypass government censorship and deliver pro-American messaging directly to citizens in denied countries. This conversation underscores a vital challenge for American foreign policy. How do we effectively engage with populations when traditional media avenues are blocked or ineffective? Staying ahead of rapidly evolving technology isn't just about reaching audiences. It's about safeguarding America's soft power and ensuring our message of freedom and partnership can penetrate even the most restrictive environments. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more analysis like this.